Now let us construct SLR of one parsing table for this grammar. So first we have to write the augmented grammar. Augmented grammar. So here we have to write an extra production. Start symbol dash produces start symbol. Here what is the start symbol? E. So we have to add an extra production called E dash produces E. Next write the remaining productions as it is. E produces T plus E. Next E produces T. Next T produces ID. Next give the numbering for these productions. So this is the new production. So give 0. So all these are available productions. So 1, 2, 3. Next we have to construct LR of 0 items just like LR of 0 parser. So construct LR of 0 items. Here we are placing the entire items in the DFA. So what is the first production here? E dash produces E. So this is an item. So item means we have to add dot at the right hand side. So dot E. Here after dot we have a non-terminal. So we have to find closure of E. Closure of E means write all the productions of E. So what are the productions of E? We have two productions. E produces T plus E. This is an item. Item means insert dot at the right hand side. Next, E produces item. That means use dot symbol. After dot, we have a non-terminal. After dot, we have a non-terminal called T. So find closure of non-terminal. So what is the closure of T? Simply write T productions. So T produces, this is an item. So use dot symbol. T produces dot ID. So assumes that the state is I naught. I naught. I naught. Next, apply E on I naught. So that means calculate go to of I naught comma, apply E on I naught comma E. So if we apply E on I naught, then this dot will be shifted one position to the right. So then the new production will become E dash produces, dot will be shifted one position to the right. So E dot. E dot. This state is called as acceptance state. Acceptance state. Why? Because here what is the starting symbol? E is the starting symbol. So if we get a state called E dash produces E dot, then the corresponding state is called as acceptance state. Next, apply T on I naught. So here after dot we have T, in this production also after dot we have T. So apply T on I naught on these two productions. So then E produces, this dot will be shifted one position to the right. So then the new production will become E produces T dot plus E. So after dot we have a terminal. So no need to find the closure. Next, here also after dot we have T. So apply T on I naught. So this dot will be shifted one position to the right. So T dot. So after dot we don't have any symbols. So the calculation is over. So this state will become, so I naught is over. So this state is I1. This is I1. Next this state is I2. Next we have to apply ID on I naught. ID. T produces, this dot will be shifted one position to the right. So ID dot. ID dot. ID dot. So I1 is over, I2 is over. The next state is I3 state. This item is called as final item. Final item means dot is at the extreme right side. E produces T dot. This is also final item. E dash produces E dot. This is also our final item. So here our target is to produce final items for all these productions. Next, so processing of I0 is over. Next, I1. So here dot is at the right side. So we can't apply go to now. So let us focus on I2 now. So after dot we have plus. So apply plus on I2. Then E produces, this dot will be shifted one position to the right. So T plus dot E. After dot we have a non-terminal. So find the closure of the non-terminal E. So that means write the productions of E. So E produces T plus E. So this is an item. So place dot at the right side. Next, E produces dot T. Next, after dot we have a non-terminal. So find the closure of T. That means write T productions. T produces, this is an item. So use dot at the right side. So calculation is over. So I3 is over. Next state is I4. Next, this is final item. So no need to find the go to. So after dot we don't have any symbols. Next, this is also final item. So no need to apply the go to. Next, if you see here, after dot we have a non-terminal. So apply E on I4. So that means go to of I4 comma E. So then the new production will become E produces T plus, this dot will be shifted one position to the right. T plus E dot. T plus E dot. So calculation is over. So let us assume that this state is I5 state. So if you observe here these two productions, after dot we have T. So we have to apply T on I4 on these two productions. So then the new production will become E produces, this dot will be shifted one position to the right. So T dot plus E. So here also after dot we have T. So if we apply T here, then this dot will be shifted one position to the right. So E produces T dot. So if you see here, I2 productions and these two productions are same only. E produces T dot plus E. E produces T dot. So instead of writing one more time, if we apply T on I4, go to I2 state. So this one and this one both are same only. So this is nothing but I2 state only. So there is no need to write one more time here. So if we apply T on I4, go to I2. Next, we have to apply ID on I4. Then the new production will become T produces ID dot. Already here we have T produces ID dot. So there is no need to write T produces ID dot one more time. So that is nothing but I3 state only. So if we apply ID on this one, then it will goes to this state. So if we observe here, I4 all productions are over. I5 this is final item. So we can stop the process. So these are all LR of 0 items. Now let us construct SLR of 1 parsing table. So while calculating LR of 0 items, our aim is to produce final items. So final item means dot is at the right hand side. If you see the first production, so for this production, the final item is E produces T plus E dot. So that is nothing but I5 production. For the second production, the final item is E produces T dot. T dot. That is in I2 state. For the third production, the final item is T produces ID dot. So that is in I3 state. Now let us construct SLR of 1 parsing table. So here the states represents rows. So I0 means 0 state, I1 means 1 state. So likewise we have up to I5 states. Next we have two columns, action, go to. Terminals represents action part. So here what are the terminals? Plus ID, every string ends with $. So we have to use $ also. Next, non-terminals represents go to part. Capital E, capital T. So that is nothing but go to part. Next, based on these LR of 0 items, we have to construct SLR of 1 parsing table. I0 on E goes to I1. So 0 on E goes to 1. So here non-terminals means it contains state numbers. These cells contains state numbers. Next, I0 on T goes to I2. So 0 on T goes to second state. Next, 0 on ID goes to I3. So this ID means terminal. So if you observe here, the ID means terminal. After dot we have a terminal. So after dot, if we have a terminal, then perform shift operation. Perform shift operation. So here the state number is 0, terminal is ID, so perform the shift operation. So we are going to which state? Third state. So S3. S3. So first state is over. 0th state is over. Now let us focus on first state. E dash produces E dot. So this is nothing but accepted state. So the state number is 1. So 1 on applying dollar goes to accepted state. Why? Because here everything ends with dollar. So I1 is over. Now let us focus on I2, second state. So 2 on applying plus goes to 4. So here plus. Plus means terminal symbol. Terminal means we have to perform shift operation. Shift operation. 2 plus shift operation. Yes, which state we are going? Yes, 4. Yes, 4. Yeah, over. I2 is also over. This is nothing but incoming transition. So here we have to focus only on outgoing transition. Next, I3 means here we have final items. Let us focus on final items later. Next, let us focus on I4. I4 on applying E goes to fifth state. So 4 on applying E goes to 5. Next, I4 on applying T goes to 2 state. So 4 on applying T goes to second state. Next, 4 on applying ID goes to third state. After dot we have a terminal. So we have to perform shift operation. So fourth state on applying ID goes to yes, which state? S3. 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 S fourth one is over. Next, fifth one. So this is what? Final item. So now let us focus on final items. So final item means we have to perform reduce operation. So here we have till now SLR of 1 parser and LR of 0 both are same only. So now the difference will comes only in the reduce operation. So let us see the first production here. Here what is the first production? E produces T plus E. So let's check where the final item E produces T plus E dot is there. So here we have E produces T plus E dot. E produces T plus E dot. So here what is the production number? R1. R1 is the, we are performing the reduce operation. So if it is a final item, then we have to perform the reduce operation. So then we have to write R, here the production is 1. So R1 in all the terminals in the fifth state. So we have to write R1 in the entire row, in all the terminals. If it is LR of 0 parser, whereas if it is SLR of 1 parser, then we have to calculate follow of the left hand side non-terminal. So let us calculate follow here. So what is the left hand side non-terminal? E. So follow of E means, let's check where is E in the right hand side. Yeah, here we have E. So follow of E is nothing but follow of E only. This is the additional production. So no need to calculate follow. So this is starting symbol. So for the starting symbol, follow is dollar. So now we have to write R1 only in fifth row dollar cell. Fifth row dollar cell. So there is no need to write R1 in all the cells. So this is the difference between LR of 0 and SLR of 1 parser. In LR of 0, we have to reduce all the terminals. So we have to write R1 in all the terminal cells. But in SLR of 1 parser, we need to calculate follow of the left hand side non-terminal and write that reduced R1 only in the corresponding cell. So it is over. Now let us focus on the next one, that is E produces T. So let's check the final item. E produces T dot. E produces T dot. So here we have E produces T dot. So the state number is 2. So 2 is the state number. So let's see the production number. What is the production number? Second production. What is the production number? Second production. Second production, second state. Both are same only. Okay. R2. Here both are same. So we have to write R2 in. Let us calculate follow of the left hand side. Follow of E. What is follow of E? It was already calculated. That is dollar. So $2. So write R2. Write R2. So there is no need to write R2 in all the terminals. Next, let's focus on the last one. T produces ID. What is T produces ID final item? T produces ID dot. So here we have T produces ID dot. So what is the state number? Third state. Third state. So now we have to write R. What is the production number? R3. R3. So let us calculate follow of the left hand side. So follow of T. Calculate follow of T. So let's check where is T in the right hand side. So after T we have a terminal plus, comma, follow of T. After T we don't have any symbols. So follow of T will become follow of E. What is follow of E? Dollar. Plus dollar. So write R3 in plus dollar cells. In this table, each cell represents only one operation. So we can say that the given grammar is SLR of 1 grammar. Suppose if a cell represents more than one operation, then we can't call it as SLR of 1 grammar. Let this cell represents 2 operations, S4 or R2. Then we can't call this grammar as SLR of 1 grammar. So this is about SLR of 1 parser.